Hello and welcome to Dragonmore Gaming. This is Daniel, and today we're doing the Dyson Sphere program, and we're working toward these crazy antimatter fuel rods. That's the next big fuel source we need. That's what we're doing. That's what we're going for. We got a whole bunch of antimatter. That's getting used a little bit for these the universal matrices for research, but as you can see, we have a bunch just kind of sitting in the wings, ready to go. So we're gonna do it. We're gonna make some antimatter fuel rods. So we need the key things we need, of course, is the antimatter, of course, the hydrogen, and then these things, these annihilation constraint spheres, as well as the titanium. What do you call it? Alloy, right? Which I can't make here. I can't find it for some reason. But you know the one. Can't seem to locate it. But I know there it is. So the titanium alloy, as it's called. But I know we're making that on our second planet, is where most of that's being made. But we are moving that to our third planet, our big manufacturing hub. And that's actually, so if we need these constraint spheres, we're actually making the strange matter and the processes there anyway. So the antimatter is being made here on the fourth planet, but I think where we're gonna actually end up doing all this is on the third. Alright, so we're gonna fly out here. Alright, and there's 3 way over there. It's actually only 2 AU away. That's relatively close in astronomical terms. It's not in like a whole nother star system. Well, we missed it. That was quick. Alright, so strange matter and processors and titanium alloy is what we really need here. So is there an area that does this? So that's where all the launchers are, and of course we don't have any we're not working on any Dyson Sphere stuff at the moment, so that actually is idle. That's crazy. Okay, this is smelting area, and then of course the other area. Alright, so I think it's on the other side of the planet here. It's on the southern hemisphere. I think it's kind of where we are. Alright. Oh yeah, as you see, I brought, if I didn't show you this, I brought the green cubes here so that we can make this even more space warpers. Alright, so here we go. So here's strange matter. Let's just full up, ready to be used. Okay. So here's our strange matter. Deuterium, which means I think hydrogen must be close by if we're making deuterium. Alright, so here's hydrogen. And then tell me about... Alright, so what do we need? Processors, which those are made around here somewhere too, as well as the titanium. I mean, what we could do, here we go, supply. I think the best thing we can do is probably just move on over here somewhere and just kind of out of the way of everything and just make our own factory for it, right? Because, I mean, frankly, that's what we need to start doing. Is, I mean, we got tons of these logistics stations that we can make, right? So you know what, let's do it right here. Why not? That's what I'm saying. So transportation, give me interstellar logistics and make it as close as we can to this one, which is here. And this factory, as you can see, kind of feeds this whole titanium and, you know, Casimir crystal and titanium crystal area that kind of feeds this way. And we're going to have this factory feed this way. We need antimatter. We need, what did I say, the titanium alloy. We need processors. And we need... Crap, what else we need? Alright, I mean, I guess... Oh, here we go. We need the cameras. Alright, so... Constraint spheres of that. And then hydrogen. Yeah, hydrogen. Give me hydrogen. Alright, so those are the things we need, right? I need 4 things here. I need antimatter, hydrogen, and titanium alloy, plus the spheres, which we'll make here too. Oh yeah, the strange matter, of course. Strange matter. Or particle containers, is that what that is? I kept thinking it was strange matter. Strange matter is the green one, right? Yeah. No, we just need the particle containers. Okay, got it. And then give us some drones. Give it some ships. Give it some power. Alright. Just like flop that over there. Okay, bam. So now we got power. Alright, so that's gonna do its job on power. And oh yeah, warpers. In case we need warpers. We're just gonna do this. Warpers. Alright, that way it can have its own warpers if we need. Look at them go. Bam, now we have warpers. Nice. Alright, that works. Alright, so we're gonna demand antimatter, and we're gonna get flooded with antimatter here. There they go. Alright, so that's number 1. We're going to just store, but we're going to demand, let's just stick with 5,000 of this particle containment. We should probably remote demand some hydrogen because why not? And then let's remote demand some processor. We don't need a lot, I don't think. So let's just do something like that. And does this come from off planet? It does. Okay. I'll just take it all. So why not? Okay. Alright, we're slowly getting, yeah, so we're going to get filled up on this. So we have all the materials we need. Perfect. Alright, so what is the next step? So the next step is we need to build. Alright. So just for confirmation here. Alright, so we want fuel rods. That's what we need. So minor issue is that, so we filled everything out so we don't have anywhere for the fuel rods to go. So we're gonna have to make a second interstellar logistics. As close as it will let us here. And this will be the output. Your entire job right now, until I figure out what else to do with you, is to collect all these antimatter fuel rods. That's its sole purpose right now. Alright, let's just put like a small tower here just so he has power. And it's got ships and drones. Okay, perfect. Alright, what's next? So let's do them here. Right, so we have, I'm gonna go with there. Okay, so that's where the fuel rods are gonna be produced. Is in a line here. So let's just start with 3 just to get kind of the ball rolling here. So output, I'm gonna say is this way. So here, and then why not straight into there. Okay. And then for input for these things, it's 4 things. Okay. Alright, so, which means it has to be 3 coming in this way. Actually, you know what? And because this kind of does a little turn here, let's just, let's have it go like this, and then have this be actually another input. So input, 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 input. Right? This way it can get all the things. Alright. And we're gonna do one of these guys over here. Alright. So it's got the 4 input belts. And I guess it helps to have these as well. And then we have the output belts. Done. Okay. So those are ready to go. We just need to hook them up with stuff. Alright, so the stuff is going to come from here. Nice. Okay, so they're working on stuff. Alright. So we're going to do... starting here. And we're going to have these make the... not these, but... what is it? These guys. So strange matter processors. So I'm going to do this output here, and I'm just going to hook it up like this, right? So the output of that immediately rolls into the other one. Okay. Right, because 10 to 1 to 1. So, I mean, the way I've done things in the past, right, is I've tried to have the things that take the most amount of materials closest, so the belt doesn't have as, or the sorter doesn't have as far to go. So I could do that, and then the aluminum alloy on the next furthest belt, and then the two close ones that are right next to each other, right next to the factory, is the antimatter and the hydrogen. So I can do that, which means, okay, so, but before I forget, let's just make sure we're gonna have two input belts here, and we're gonna have at least 3 of these. Okay. Let's just go ahead and hook up those sorters. Now I've heard that there's mods that you can get to like help with this that like copy the sorters too, which would be really nice. I hope that's a feature they just add to the game by default, because like having to manually add every single sorter is does get a little annoying. Okay, so we have that. So we need, yeah, the particle containers and the processors. So let's go with, and just to try to keep it consistent, which one needs more? 1 to 1, doesn't matter. Okay. So let's go with just, so maybe this one's the particle containers. Oops. And then this one is the processors. Okay. And there they go. Alright, so that'll start feeding, and we'll start making those. Wow, those take a while. 20 seconds. Alright, we're gonna need a lot of those. And there they go. Okay. Boom. Alright, so that's one good down. And then, let's see, so we need titanium alloy on the next far belt, which we are getting. We do have tons of. So I'm gonna have that come off here. And then hydrogen, I'm gonna put on this side. And then antimatter. Let's do it like this, and then there. Well, what the hell is that? Okay, that's it's the satellite power. Alright, and there goes antimatter. Alright. Look at us go. We got it. We got antimatter fuel rods being made. And there's our first antimatter fuel rod off the assembly line. Haha. And again, these are, oh my gosh, so, all right, wait. 600 megajoules versus 7.5 gigajoules and 500% versus 300% fuel chamber efficiency. Damn. Yeah, you can see how many of these I've been carrying around just to have. Oh, jeez. Alright, can I put these in here? Yeah, there we go. I also had some spare antimatter. Just holding antimatter, you know how it goes. Alright, so for curiosity, I need one of these containment deals per 12 seconds. and you make it. Ooh, 20 seconds. All right, that's gonna take me a little bit more time to figure out that math. But the short answer is it's almost 2 to 1. So the easy thing to do is just go ahead and make 2 to 1. So we got 3 things making fuel rods. So you know what? Let's have 6 of these guys. That's not the exact math, but it's easy math, which I'm gonna say yeah, why not? All right, there. Whoops, didn't need that one, did we? Okay. And of course it's in range of that satellite power, so good to go. Alright, so we're making a lot more of these now, and by that I mean twice as many. So, assuming I did the math right, so they're kind of like, yeah, they're 1 every 20 seconds. These things need 1 every 12 seconds. So, assuming I did the math right, I made a little bit more than it needs. So eventually they'll get backed up, but it'll take a while. But that should be more than enough than this for these 3 antimatter fuel rod factories to be producing at 100%. Okay. And these are producing, how much is it? Yeah, 10 antimatter and hydrogen. So all that antimatter that we're getting on the 4th planet is finally getting used for something. You know, the tiny amount that it was using for research, but now we're actually using it. All right. Let's go ahead and grab our first ones here. Grab them all. Or if not, I'll just grab a stack. There we go. Look at that, 36 gigajoules of fuel. 180 gigajoules of fuel. Oh man. Oh, that's nice. That's gonna be fun. Okay. Well, hell yeah. Well, that was, because we had all the other materials, this was actually pretty easy. I'm glad that worked out. And then, you know what? Let's just go ahead and bonus. What's the next thing we need? Okay, ooh. Alright, that's going to be a little bit different. So these things, I wonder if we should, whatever's excess, maybe that's what we'll do. Whatever's excess of these, let's just do something crazy. Well, I mean, how do you do this? This is, I could do an overflow thing, right? That's one way to do it. This is what I mean. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to put in a splitter. Say, I'll put in a splitter like here. I'm going to do it like this. Alright, I'm going to pretend this works. Alright, so here's what's going to happen. This is going to go in here. It's going to output here. So it should just kind of pass through like normal. But we're going to take from this top thing here, we're going to come over here. Alright, I want here. Yeah. Alright, and I need, so it's these things, yeah. Oh, I want you to click. There we go. Output priority is here. So feed these things first. That's what I'm going to tell it. There we go. And that way I can dump those in there. Okay, perfect. So it's going to fill these, and whatever the excess is, it's going to, yeah, I did the little special splitter thing, so it rises up and it shoots it off to the side. I'm gonna have it go in here, so that way I can just be collecting these, and the point of that is so I can make these guys. So I just have an inventory somewhere of these things that I can actually use. Let's see, so I have those. And then I'm gonna have, so the alloy, which I have over there. And then maybe I should just bring, okay. You know what, let's do it. We're gonna have, what was it, the frames, frame materials, and what was the other thing? The quantum processors. Why can't I find them? There we go. Quantum chips. Alright, I don't need much of these. I mean, I'll store as much of these as they'll let me, so why not? Locally demand. Locally demand. Oh, we're not making many of these, are we? Okay. And kind of in the middle area here, this kind of no man's land, that's where I like to make these like small factories. So we're gonna do one of these guys. And we're gonna do a box. Alright, and you are making these things. Alright. And then alright, to confirm, so we need frame materials, titanium alloy, constraint spheres. Okay. So the titanium element needs to come from here. I'll have it come to like there. Alright, and then I'll just have these things come back out. Go there. Yeah, because then I'll have frame materials. Go there. Okay. There. That'll work. Why not? Alright, and then I just need quantum chips. Let's do it up to there. Alright. We don't have spares of these really yet. Yeah, I could make another one of these just for even more spares, because it's going to take a while to back those up. Why not? Alright, there we go. So this is definitely more than I need. But it works out. Okay. There we go. Alright. Nice. So, yep, that's going to do these guys. And so I've never built one of these before, I don't think. So let's see what happens. This is an artificial star. Positive and negative photon. These quietly cross the magnetic field from both ends of the constraint sphere. Nice and easy. Oh, it's super easy. Artificial stars are nice and easy. I didn't know that. Okay. Give me an artificial star. Oh, it's got inputs. Oh, is that's for the rods, right? Okay. No tooltip.
Alright, so where oh yeah, I put them all in my person. But let's get some more. Alright. Let's put most of these. Alright, so let's just put a couple in here. Alright. Whoa! Uh-huh. It is generating. Oh yeah, these things generate 75 megawatts by themselves. Oh, that is nice. Oh, look at it go. We're generating a lot of power now. Alright. Well, let's go. So this is going to be a great way to jumpstart power on a new planet now. Like, instead of having, you know, bringing those fusion reactors and the deuterium thing, you can power a whole bunch of stuff for a while with an artificial star. Just bring a couple antimatter fuel rods and you're good to go. Alright, I'll bring that with me. Oh, yeah. Okay. Yep. As you can see, we're starting to get backed up on these. Oh, here we go. And then as soon as it starts, like I said, I have it on priority this way. So so this will be overflow. So once this gets backed up, they'll start shooting them in here for storage, and then we'll start making more artificial stars. Oh, that's good. All right, so that's even more than I expected. So that's working out great. So. And if I want more fuel rods, I can just keep adding more factors. You know what? Because you know what? Let's do it. Why not? You know? So let's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Why not? Just out of curiosity. 10 every 12. Oh yeah, that's right. It's every 12 seconds. So the timing of how many you need, like how much a belt can hold, like that's some math that I'm gonna figure out later. I figured I'd do a video at some point just kind of for max belt speed and how everything works. So that's something I'm curious to do in the future. But for now, I'm just gonna make it nice and easy on myself and do some kind of rounding, if you will. Oh yeah, the only problem with doing this too is that these things are gonna take a while to now get to the overflow. But oh. Again, if I could copy paste the sorters, that would be nice. I'm debating getting that. I heard there was a mod that'll let you do that. Oops. Doesn't look exact. Pretty, but good enough. Okay, and then power, let's just go ahead and power here. Alright, so I have 10 of these, which means I need like 20 of these. So let's see, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 20. Alright, this goes all the way out here. This goes all the way out here. And all the way back. Actually, let me do the, I don't know if it fixed that yet, the priority for that satellite substation tends to get in the way, so I'm just gonna do this first. As you can see, most of the time is just adding sorters, right? Like, I feel like right now that's the end game, is just adding sorters.
That's what takes all your time. Alright. Let's go with there. There. Alright. Yeah, they're working slowly, but yeah, that's what they do. Nice. Alright. Now we're trucking. Alright, so like I said, I think 2-to-1 is a little excess versus what it's needed for the antimatter fuel rods, so eventually, it'll take a while, but eventually they'll start getting backed up, and then that overflow will go in here and we can start maxing out doing some artificial stars. And I don't think I need that many, so I'm gonna do like no more than a row. Even that seems like a lot. Okay. Well, I think we're good. So yeah, we got plenty of materials. It's just gonna take it a little while to get caught up, but you know, now we're making plenty of antimatter fuel rods. It's gonna really help with our energy and flying around. Now we have antimatter is even crazier. But yeah, and we can make artificial stars. So I love it. Alrighty. Well, I think that'll do it for this one. So we've got everything we were looking for, and we come back next time. We'll see what else do we have, right? That was like the next thing to make, right? I mean, that's not the tech tree. Tech tree. I mean, besides, yeah, like the artificial stars, kind of the end, right? As far as additional buildings. Yeah, I think that's it. Well, I'm hoping we got tons of technology to do, and it's just going to take time and research and speed. Which is why we're going to do that one next after the vein utilization. But yeah, so next is just more research, and maybe we'll start on the next the Dyson Sphere for another planet, a bigger one, even bigger, or we'll do a smaller one. You know what? I don't know. Because that was the other thing. I wanted to try this guy, right? If we made the smaller Dyson Sphere inside here, what happens? So we might try that. We might try just testing some game mechanics next time. So guys, thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed Dragonmore Game. Leave me a comment, other things you would like to see me try. And so for now, we'll just leave it here. And guys, stay awesome, and I'll see you in the next one.